It's cable, but you don't watch it, you play it.
Here, and today we're talking about Sega Channel. Yeah, Sega Channel. Woohoo! Yeah, you know what Sega Channel is? Well, I'm gonna let this guy fucking tell you about it because he's really excited and he really wants to fucking tell you about it.
Sega Channel, available now through your cable company. It's the first interactive cable network offering video games on demand 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
He's so fucking excited about it, you know? I mean, he's just so excited about how many days in the year there are, you know? There's 365 days a year. Like, yeah, I know, it's available all the time.
365 days a year.
Sega Channel is like a subscription service, right? That allowed you to download video games onto your Sega Genesis from cable TV. Yeah, Sega Genesis on cable TV. Don't just watch TV, play TV with Sega Channel. Yeah. Yeah, there was like this unit that plugged into your Sega Genesis, and then you plug that into your fucking cable, right? And then you could download like 50 games a month. Yeah, 50 games a month. That's amazing. It's revolutionary. Sega really was ahead of the times, you know? Pioneering new technology and shit.
Sega Channel is where it's at. Hey, stop just watching TV. Start playing it. Sega Channel.
I've always got something to do with my friends now that I've got Sega Channel.
Sega Channel is something we can do with the kids. I mean, it really does bring the family together.
There's no question about the value, variety, and convenience of Sega Channel.
And they used to run this infomercial all the fucking time, which had this guy who was really super excited about Sega Channel, really wanted to tell you about it.
We're talking Sonic and Knuckles, Earthworm Jim, sports, all pumped right into your home.
And it was also this guy on the thing. There were like two hosts of this infomercial, you know? And they were both super excited about everything that Sega Channel had to offer.
There's even more good stuff. I like stuff on Sega Channel.
Codes, tips, hints, video game news, and special contests. You get it all on Sega Channel.
But Sega Channel really wasn't available in all areas, you know. There's an 800 number at the bottom of the screen where you can order it, but it also says that it's not available in all areas, you know. Like where I lived. When I was growing up, I didn't have fucking access to Sega Channel. Even if my mama and Papa Bear were willing to pay for the subscription fee to let me have Sega Channel, I couldn't have it, you know. But Sega was forward thinking, and they actually pushed the cable company to improve their signal to actually make it available in more areas. And at one time, Sega Channel was available to 20 million homes across the US. And that's pretty awesome. And in fact, some people have said that Sega is the reason that cable actually was able to provide broadband internet to more homes across the country. Yeah. Sega was a real pioneer, an innovator, and they're fucking awesome. But really what Sega Channel provided was, you know, access to 50 games that you could download, but, you know, most of those games you could buy in stores if you wanted to. They did have a couple exclusive titles, like Pulse Man was only available on Sega Channel, and Golden Axe 3, which kind of pissed me off, because, you know, since I couldn't get fucking Sega Channel, I couldn't fucking play Golden Axe 3, you know? Like, what the fuck's up with that? You know? But a lot of the other games that were available in stores, you could basically, like, rent them, you know? Or what they called take them for a test drive. Try it before you buy it.
And Comic Zone from Sega, all right at your fingertips.
Sega Channel, Sega Channel, Sega Channel.
Convenience? It doesn't get any more convenient than this. With Sega Channel, you're right there in your own home.
But you could already do that at video stores, you know. You could rent video games and try them out before you buy them. You know, it wasn't really fucking necessary, but it was still fucking cool. It was still fucking awesome that Sega was so forward thinking to come up with this crazy idea and actually made it fucking work.
Come here. Here's this little secret about Sega Channel. I just found out that you get codes, tips, video news, special contests. Oh, you gotta do just one thing. Parents, call your cable company. I'm not gonna bring it to you like the pizza guy. You got to call the cable company to get Sega Channel.
I didn't have Sega Channel back in the day. I had the X-Band. Yeah, you guys know what the X-Band is? Well, back in the day, nobody knew what the X-Band was either. You know, there was a lot of confusion. A lot of people thought that the X-Band and the Sega Channel were like the same thing. They're not the same thing. They do different things. The Sega Channel lets you download games onto your Sega Genesis, so you can play games that you don't already have. While the X-Band, you had to have the game already. You'd take a game you already had, like Mortal Kombat, plug that in the top of the X-Band, and then, you know, plug the X-Band in the phone line, and you could log on to the X-Band network and play other people who also had that game. Which, that's really fucking awesome. You know, I was actually lucky that there was another kid at my school who also had the X-Band and a couple of the same games I had, you know. So we'd play Mortal Kombat across the phone line all the time after school. I'd be at my house, he'd be at his house, but we'd both be playing Mortal Kombat together. Or NBA Jam, or Street Fighter. You know, there were actually a couple games that worked for it, but it didn't work for all games. No, there was only like maybe like a dozen games that actually worked for the X-Band. The reason for that was because the game companies wouldn't really allow X-Band access to their coding for the games, so they had to reverse engineer the X-Band to even work for these fucking games. You know. Which kind of sucked. But I guess you really don't want a lot of unpopular games on the X-Band network because nobody'd be playing them. You want the most popular games like NBA Jam and Street Fighter, and Primal Rage worked for it, and NHL, NBA Live. Well, a lot of fucking sports games like Madden and shit worked for the X-Band network. You know, in fact, there was only one game that was ever made specifically designed to work for the X-Band network, and I happen to have it. It's Weapon Lord, yeah, which is a really innovative and ahead of its time kind of game. So it's kind of cool that it actually works for the X-Band network. And you look at the box, and yeah, there's a little X-Band logo right there. This is the only game to ever officially work for the X-Band network. There was no game before it, and no game after it. Weapon Lord. It's so unique for a lot of reasons. Now, if you'd like to see a video where I talk about Weapon Lord, click right here for a special episode of Forgotten Fighters, where we talk about Weapon Lord, which is an innovative fighting game that has definitely been fucking forgotten, you know? Yeah. Now the reason I was lucky that I actually had a friend at my school that also had an X-Band in some of the same games I had was, well, if you log on the X-Band and you want to fucking play somebody that's outside your calling area, you know, somebody in another town and another fucking area code, then long distance charges do fucking apply in the amount of like $3.95 for the first fucking hour. So X-Band could get really fucking expensive if you didn't have anybody who also had an X-Band in your fucking area, you know, and that kind of fucking sucked. And X-Band actually had infomercials that played on TV too, you know? Yeah, except this infomercial featured like a fucking prisoner in fucking jail playing the X-Band. I know what they're saying. They're saying even if you were in solitary confinement, you would still be able to play a two-player game using the X-Band network. I get that. But they're also kind of saying that people on the X-Band, they're like felons, you know? You know, or maybe when you're on X-Band, who knows who that other person you're playing could be. Maybe they're a fucking convict. Maybe they're a convicted fucking murderer or rapist or something. It's not a good impression, is what I'm saying. You know, I mean, pretty much anybody who has a phone line. Because, I mean, in the infomercial, the guy actually punches through a fucking wall in order to get the phone cord and plug it in there. You know,
And in seconds, you'll be on the network.
because, you know, if anybody fucking remembers dial-up, that shit took a fucking while, you know what I'm saying? Jesus. Yeah, he's working on it. It's thinking. It's thinking. It's almost. Oh, I think it's connected. I think it's connected. No? No? Not yet. Okay. Give it a second. Yeah, fucking dial-up, man. If you guys fucking remember dial-up, those were the dark ages, you know? The fucking dark ages. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't really the internet. It was the X-band network, but, you know, it's the same fucking thing. Same fucking thing as, like, America Online and shit like that, you know? But a weird thing happened in 1996. In 1996, Sega actually made a deal with the X-band to include the X-band modem on their Sega channel. Yeah! So for a brief time in 1996, you could actually download games and then play those games with people on the X-band network. You know? Yeah! I mean, it's the fucking future. Like 20 fucking years ago, back in the 90s. It was the fucking future.
With X-Band, players are able to connect, communicate, and compete across their telephone lines. And play in real time with real opponents for real competition. Now you're playing for real.
Now there was a fucking X-Band made for the Super Nintendo as well, but that one came out later and actually had even fewer games that it supported. You know. But Sega was really forward thinking with his fucking Sega channel and cool ass shit like that. You know, they were pioneers in new technology and innovations. Sega was an innovator, a pioneer, and it's one of the reasons that the Sega Genesis is my favorite video game system of all time. Yeah. Now, I really would like to buy a Sega channel fucking unit just to fucking have. But they're actually going for quite a bit of money on fucking line, which is weird because it doesn't even do anything anymore. Why is that so fucking expensive? But like an X-band fucking cartridge only costs like $5. It doesn't do anything either, except just light up now, since the X-band network is gone. But it's still fucking cool. Still fucking cool to have, you know. Yeah, so there you go. That's the Sega channel and the X-band network. Isn't that crazy that they were so far ahead of the times? They accurately predicted the future of the video game industry. Because today it's all about downloadable content and online multiplayer, you know? They were just like 2 decades ahead of the game, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I love the Sega motherfucking Genesis. Because it's just so fucking far ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. And if you like my videos, check me out. You know, I got a channel link down there. You can subscribe to my channel and you see more videos like this. And if you want to help out the show, check out my fucking Patreon. Yeah, every little bit helps. You can help me buy new games and do more fucking videos. Hell yeah. Until fucking next time, keep it fucking real.
Simple as that.
If there's a particular game we don't find appropriate, well, that's why there's parental lockout. Thank you, Sega Channel.
X-Band works with your favorite multiplayer games like Mortal Kombat 2, NBA Live 95, NHL 95, and tons more. And there's new games being added all the time. So pick up an X-Band modem at Blockbuster Video.